it's your homeboy Biggie Smalls. I killed Tupac.
You gotta smoke it. You gotta smoke it. You gotta smoke it. Alright, guys, so this is Robot Ninja Paradise. You know us. Or maybe you don't. But so we're here. We're gonna read chapter 3, Initiation. It seems like it's kind of the same thing as different point of view too. It's from Jet's point of view, so Robot would be reading this for you guys. Most of it, Here we go.
Ninja told me he had to put that cringy thing in the intro. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, what should be my Jet voice? I followed Sonic around until we got to our math class. On the way there, I made sure to keep track of where it was and where I was walking, so I didn't get lost. On the way there, what? Yeah, he put on the way there twice, but whatever. I saw fellow Mobians of all shapes, sizes, and species. Wave and Storm went to English class with Amy, so they wouldn't be with me in my math class. I'm just, never mind. There's nothing really going there. We entered the classroom, and the teacher was a purple and white weasel, wearing a black button t-shirt, a white tie with blue ducks on it, beige slacks, black shoes, and a brown fedora with a black belt around it, because, he's like MLG mate, He's Illuminati, guys. The classroom layout was like the history classroom, only the walls were a nice blue color. So this guy's British, because he spelled color like a bloke. And the boards had the descriptions of mathematical equations. Me and Sonic sat at the desk just below the top middle one. I looked around and saw Tails at the front left desk with Silver next to him, and Shadow and Knuckles at the front center desk.
Okay, class, it's time for math,
he said. I suppose he put a list as it pretended to get us to laugh. I did think about it until I saw Sonic shake his head.
Don't laugh, dude. That joke gets so annoying, so don't start laughing now,
Sonic said to Miss sternly.
Okay, class,
the weasel continued.
My name is Knack. Most of you, I remember, but it is my understanding that we have a new student with us now who will be with us for our last year. Glad you could join us,
he finished. Then he started looking around for the new student. Sonic gave me an elbow nudge and cleared his throat, indicating that I should stand up, so I did. Hello, everyone? My name is Jet, I said as I sat back down again.
Okay, hi, Jet. Well, as you're new here, here's your math book,
he said, handing me a small blue book. I turned to Sonic and asked why I didn't get a history book.
Oh, that's because we were in the middle of this huge Shakespeare project before school broke up last year, and we had to take our books with us. And when we came back, we continued it, but you didn't see it in that class because the teacher forgot to bring it up. He gets like that sometimes. As you weren't here, you don't really need one, but we can try and get you one if you want.
That might be helpful. Thanks. What Shakespearean play was it? I asked him.
Oh, it wasn't a play. It was just a project about him and his life and how he contributed to the world and all that jazz.
When does the plot start? I asked myself. I felt a little relieved at that statement. Then I saw him look down and sigh. What's wrong? I asked him.
It's Sally, man. She's never been in any of my classes.
I'm just gonna point this out. Sonic and Jet haven't even met yet, and he's like bringing up his problems like they're like the best of friends. Seems.
On top of that, it's like, I thought it was a different point of view of the same chapter. It looks like it's totally not. So it's kind of weird that it has to shift like that, but okay, yeah. We'll see how it goes on as the story continues.
Anyways, instant cringe coming up, guys. Sally, she's kind of cute, I said out loud. Even though I didn't mean to, I saw Sonic glaring at me and hung my head sheepishly. He then chuckled at me and then started speaking again.
Don't worry, dude. Oddly enough, I don't mind it when people say stuff about her,
he said, leaving us both confused like a bunch of faggots.
Don't ask me why, man. I got no getting clue.
He finished, and we both shared a good laugh. Also, he said fucking, by the way. But anyways.
Okay, class.
Nat continued, cutting us off from laughing.
Today, we're continuing right where we left off. The 3 M's.
He said that with an all too happy tone to his voice. I looked to see Sonic rolling his eyes again, and then I looked up and noticed Tails and Silver making slowly gestures and pulling funny faces, while Knack was writing on the whiteboard, while Shadows and Knuckles were trying not to crack up and failing miserably.
Who here can tell me what the 3 M's are? Spoiler, I'm pretty sure Tails gonna be the one answering.
I noticed that Tails and Silver had stopped messing around. No one cares, mate. Pretty sensibly, as were Knuckles and Shadow. How the hell did they do that so quickly, mate?
We're all pros at this,
said Sonic, almost as if he had read my mind.
Watch and learn, kid.
He then picked up a piece of paper and wrote something that I couldn't see, and threw it over to Knuckles and Shadow as soon as Knack turned around back to the board, explaining what the 3 M's were, mate.
They stand for mean, mood, and median.
He said as he scribbled a group of numbers on the whiteboard. Mate. Knuckles and Shido just looked back at us giggling, then showed Tails and Silver, and then threw the paper back to Sonic. Knack turned it back around and explained what each M meant. Mate. Sonic opened it up and continued to laugh even more. He then looked forward and gave Shido and Knuckles a knowing wink. He then crumpled the paper and handed it to me, and whispered in my ear, "Welcome to the club." Oh, wait, who said this? Oh, welcome to the... Yeah, it was Knuckles, dude.
Okay, I don't know who's talking here. Just go.
It's Knuckles. Welcome to the club, kid. You're gonna die.
Actually, it was Sonic talking. It was just that paragraph so weirdly worded. You don't know who's talking. Yeah.
I stood there confused. Then Knack turned around again, his eyes fixed on me. He looked pissed.
Young man, hand me that paper right now.
He spat. Is this what making the friends look felt like? Because I didn't like it. I gave him the paper, still not sure what Sonic had written on it. Then Knack read it aloud.
Knack? Oh, Knack, your class really sucks. I don't know why my parents paid you any bucks. You always make that silly joke about class. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can kiss my... Okay, who's the wise guy?
Sonic then stamped my foot hard, causing me to raise my right arm. Oh, wait, also, that's why I say that was like rapping next level, you know? This kid's mixtape is so good, dude.
Right, then, Jet, sit outside. The rest of you remain seated until the lesson ends.
Man, I was angry and bored, just sitting outside my class, waiting for the... But mostly just horny, guys. Just sitting outside my class, waiting for the bell to go off for my next lesson was a pretty tiring experience. Why did those guys do that? Cough, cough. It drove me crazy, but man, damn, it was funny. It may sound strange, but I don't think I could stay mad at them for doing it. I kept thinking about how mad the teacher looked when he saw the note, and how pleased Sonic and the gang were with their success. But that all stopped when I saw a wave pass by, and her wave from the bathroom. So who's gonna voice Wave? Alright. I mean, I already done all the female characters, but sure. Jack, what are you doing here? She asked me. Well, Sonic and his friends played a prank on me and got me out here for the remainder of the lesson, I answered them. What the hell they do that for? She asked. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll be honest, though. I'm not as mad at them as I should be. I'm actually trying not to laugh right now because I might get into more trouble, I replied. I think they may have. That was a fairly armed statement to go on. Huh, okay, well, I gotta go to my class. See you soon, she said. Then bent down and kissed my head. I smiled even more after that point, which I just doubted possible. I just sat there with my thoughts as company for a little while longer before I heard a bell ringing and nearly fell out of my seat from the shock. I had a heart attack then and there. It was right above my head. If it were any closer, I might have been rendered deaf. Soon enough, I saw the students dash out of the classroom door and noticed Sonic, Tails, Shadow, Silver, and Knuckles all walk towards me. Sonic sat down with me and smiled.
This whole thing was for talking about Sally like that.
Sonic said, pulling the biggest dick move ever. Then he stood up, taking me with him, and raised his fist. I was scared he was going to punch me, but he instead offered me his hand. I shook it.
This is for being such a good sport with the prank thing, man. Welcome to the gang. He said with a smile. Chat, a word, please.
Said Knack, rearing his head around the classroom door. I stood next to his desk, and he looked just like me. He just looked at me.
Chat, this is your first day here. Not looking good so far, is it?
Wait, what? You read that wrong. Oh, okay, I was on the wrong line. Yes, I was trying to hold it together. I had no clue if he was in on the prank or if he just wanted to scare me a little bit more than I already was. It was just a prank, bro.
Gone wrong on sexual, guys. Alright. Listen, Jet, as it is your first day here, I'll let you off. But pull another stunt like that, I'll report you.
He said.
Now get out of here, and be careful with Sonic and the others.
He warned me. I was just glad I got out of that one relatively unscathed. Okay. Scatched. Sorry about that, mate, I said sheepishly as I walked out of the classroom.
Don't worry about it, dude. You passed.
Sonic told me. Passed, I asked.
Yeah, you're kind of one of us now. We don't have any commemorative. You know what I'm talking about, dude. Bobby pins or name tags. But we'll think of something. Now let's go to lunch, guys. I'm starving.
I'm fucking starving, Sonic said. We all went back to our lockers to get any money we needed, then headed for the cafeteria. Along the way, I saw a bee, a chameleon, and a crocodile. All stood together against the wall.
Charmy, SPU, Victor, long time no see.
Tails greeted them. He bro-hugged them as he said their names and then bro-fisted their assholes. I guessed who was who as he greeted them. SPO was the purple chameleon. Vector was the big green crocodile. Crikey, matey. And Charmy was the black and yellow striped bee. They all had yellow eyes. SPO wore a red t-shirt adorned with a leaf insignia over the top front, along with the blue skinny jeans and purple and green sneakers. Vector sported blue shorts, a black and blue baseball shirt, and white sneakers. And Charmy wore a fresh orange t-shirt, blue skinny as fuck jeans, and yellow and orange sneakers. Wait. Nah, dude, I can do the perfect Vector voice. Who's the new guy? Vector asked, turning to look at me.
His name's Jet.
He's Pat. Wait, how should I do the SPO voice?
Sonic answered him. He passed the initiation. What does an SPO even sound like?
It sounds like this.
He passed the initiation.
That sounds like Shadow. Yeah, this is SPO voice. It's like he passed the initiation. No, it's like he passed the initiation. It's like Shadows, but like slightly higher, dude.
I think we can all agree that all of us did horrible SPO voices. With flying colors, said Sonic. Sonic replied.
Let's hit the lunch halls, fellas. I'm getting kind of hungry. Nichols said, and we all headed off to the lunch hall, bro fisting each other's anus.
Overall, this was kind of a boring episode, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm hoping for more teenage high school drama. You know what I mean? I guess there was a little bit of it in here. Was the whole Sonic retaliating against Jet, tricking him? You heard it.
Best pranks and best mixtapes of 2015, 2016 all around. But we brought the author's note. Thanks for sticking with it so far. You may have noted that this chapter was told from Jet's point of view, rather than Sonic's perspective in the first 2 chapters. That is because I want the story to bounce all around well enough between characters. For chapter 4, it will be told from someone else's perspective. But who's found next time? Wahaha. Spoilers, tells. I read ahead, guys. Sorry.
I'm not looking forward to the whole bouncing around thing, but oh god. We'll see how it happens. I was hoping it would just be all Sonic, but, I guess that'd be the generic thing to do, so kudos to actually trying something different. So...
this guy will do a good job at changing POVs, because no one can figure that out, dude. No one's good at it. No one's good at it.
I guess we're done here. Overall, I think this was a good episode, guys. Maybe. Just don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. Doesn't bug me.
Don't forget, this is Biggie Smalls here. We killed Tupac.
And don't forget, you gotta smoke it. You gotta smoke it. You gotta smoke it.